Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to send Google Forms link automatically on WhatsApp. Suppose I have prepared a Google Sheets along with the details of my students, and now I want to send WhatsApp message to each of these students along with the Google Form link. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we are going to integrate all these applications, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So here what we are going to do, we have scheduled by Pabbly in our trigger, through which we are going to schedule the entire workflow, and then in the action we have Google Sheets, through which we are going to get the details of the students in Pabbly Connect, and by using that details we are going to send WhatsApp message. For that we have Vati in our action application. Here I am taking Vati to send WhatsApp template messages to my students. If you want, you can also take any other application over here such as Interact or AI Sensi. And now we are going to connect all these applications by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically send Google Form link to our students on WhatsApp. So here this is the spreadsheet which I have prepared, which contains the details of my students, name, email and the contact number. And now I want to send WhatsApp message to all these students with the link of a Google Form which I have prepared for taking a short survey based on my course. Now I am going to show you how to create this automation step by step, with the help of which you can send automated WhatsApp message to your students, clients, employees or anyone with Google Form link all together. Now, in order to send WhatsApp template messages, I am going to use Vati here. Vati has the official API access of WhatsApp. If you want, you can also use any other application in place of it, such as Interact or AI Sensi. Now, let's start learning this process step by step by integrating all these applications, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. So, this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach on this home page, we can find two options over here: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. And also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I am directly clicking on sign in. And this is the All Apps section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Now, to create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on Access Now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create folders here in order to save our workflows. So as you can find, I have two folders over here. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, by creating multiple folders, you can save your workflows accordingly in them. To create a new workflow, we are going to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with blue color. So let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Send Google Forms link on WhatsApp. Okay. Now after giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save our workflow. So from the drop down, I'm going to select test integrations folder, and we will click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us: trigger and action. Now, what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the two main principles on which the entire automation here runs. Okay, now the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action follow what the trigger commands. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger application is going to command the entire workflow and will initiate it. And the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's understand the concept of trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Let's suppose here we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger and Vati, through which we want to send WhatsApp template message in our action. So we want that as soon as we will add the data in our Google Sheet, automatically by using that same data of Google Sheet, the message should be sent on WhatsApp through Vati. So here our action is following what the trigger commands. After understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow step by step. And first of all, we have to select our trigger application for that. Now, in our trigger application, we are going to select schedule. Schedule is a feature by Pabbly with the help of which we are going to schedule this entire workflow. So we can select a specific date and time for scheduling our workflow, and at that same time, the workflow is going to start automatically. So I am going to select schedule over here. And now we have to select the intervals for scheduling the workflow. So how often you want to run your workflow? I want to run this workflow only once. So here I'm going to select once. Okay. Now we will select the date and the time. So here we are going to select today's date. Today is 2/12/2023 and we are going to select the time. So the current time is 11:21 a.m. What I'm going to do, I'm going to schedule this workflow for, let's say, 11:35 a.m. Okay. Done. Now we will click on save and our workflow is scheduled successfully for the exact time which we have selected. Okay. Now here you can also schedule this workflow according to your choice, like for every day, days of the weeks, dates of the month, or at regular intervals. So if you will select every day here instead of once, then you have to select a specific time over here, and every day at that specific time this workflow is going to initiate automatically. Now after selecting our trigger, we will move towards our action step, and here our action step will be to get the data from our Google Sheets. So this is my spreadsheet and here is the data I have of my students. So I am going to connect the spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect in order to get this data towards Pabbly Connect. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will move towards our action step, and in our action application, we will select Google Sheets. And in the action event, we have to select Get Rows. Click on Connect, and now from the given options, I'm going to go with Add New Connection to build a new connection with my Google Sheets account. If you want, you can also go with your existing connection. Let's click on Sign In with Google, and here I'm going to select my account. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google account as it is 100% safe, so let's click on Allow. And with this, very easily our authorization has become successful. And now my Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect. So we will move further, and here we will select our spreadsheet name. So my spreadsheet name is Students Data. Let's select it from the drop down. In the same manner, you have to select your spreadsheet, and now the next is asking us for the sheet. As I have only created one sheet over here in the spreadsheet, therefore sheet 1 is already selected over here. The next and the important thing which we have to enter here is the range. What range of data we want here in Pabbly Connect. So I want all the data in Pabbly Connect, and also not only this data, I want the data which I'm going to add further in this spreadsheet. So for that, what we are going to do, we will select the full start range, that is the row and the column, but we are not going to select the end row. We are only going to select the end column. Okay, so I have 3 columns over here, A, B, and C. So let's first of all select the range for the first column and row over here. So my range will be A, and here the data is starting from A2. So we will select A2 over here. We will enter the colon. And now here in the end range, I am going to enter only the column name. So my column is C. I'm not going to enter the end cell in this range because I want that when I will add more data in this sheet, automatically the same data should be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay. So after entering all the details, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. And here we can find that we have received the response. In the response, we have received all the details of all the students, name, email, contact, and the name, email, and contact of the last student also. Now, but I do not want this response in the simple terms. Okay, we have received the response in different rows. I want it to be in the advanced format. For that, what we are going to do, we will turn this simple response button off so that we can receive the response in advanced format. And here we will again click on Save and Send Test Request. And with this, we have received the response in the array format. Now we are going to move towards our next action step. So we are going to now change this array format into segregated fields so that we will get the response of only one single row over here. Okay, so let's click on this plus sign to add one more action step here. And now here I'm going to select iterator. Iterator is again a feature by Pabbly which allows us to segregate our field into separated format. Okay, now we will select our action event, and that will be process arrays. Let's click on Connect, and now we will simply click on Save and Send Test Request. And here we have received the response in the segregated format, one field at a time. Okay, now with the help of this response, we are going to send WhatsApp template message to our students for sending the feedback form, that is Google form. Okay, so we will move towards our final action step, and we will simply click on plus sign. In the action application here, because I want to connect Vati with Pabbly Connect to send WhatsApp template message, I am going to select Vati here. And now we will select the action event. In our action event, we will select Send Template Message. We will click on connect, and now from the given options, I'm going to go with add new connection once again to build a fresh connection with my Vati account. As we will click on add new connection, here we have to enter two details, API endpoint and access token. Now, from where we are going to find both these details, for that the instructions are provided to us. Here, we just have to go towards our Vati dashboard, and then we have to go towards API docs, and then we will find both the details over there, API endpoint and access token. So let me take you towards my Vati account, and we will cross this and go towards API docs. And here we can find that both the details are provided to us, access token and the API endpoint. So first of all, let us copy the API endpoint, and we will quickly paste it over here in the field. The next is access token. We will again go back towards Vati and we will copy the access token, and once again we will paste it over here. Done. Let's click on save. And with this, our Vati account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Now, after building the connection, we have to enter the details in these fields in order to send the WhatsApp template message. First of all, we have to enter the WhatsApp number. Now, here we have to enter the number on which we want to send WhatsApp template message. Here, my motive is to send the WhatsApp template message to my students, of which I have the data in my Google Sheet, and we have already received that data in our earlier response, that is in iterator. Okay, so we are going to use this same detail in order to map the data over here. So what is mapping? Mapping is inserting the data from our previous step. When we will click on this field, we will find all our previous steps here. So from whichever step we want to select the data, we will simply select that, and here are all the details. Now here I want to map the number. Number is given over here, so I will simply select that, and it will be mapped automatically. Now, why we have mapped this data instead of entering it manually? Because we want that as soon as a new response will be captured in Pabbly Connect, that is whenever a new data will be added over here in my spreadsheet, automatically the data in this field, that is the WhatsApp number, should get replaced with a new number of a new person, so that the WhatsApp message could be sent to all the students. But in case if we will enter this data manually, then it will become static and it is not going to change with each and every response. Therefore, wherever in the workflow we want that data should get replaced automatically, there we use mapping, and when we want the data should remain same with each and every response, there we type it manually, and that is called as static mapping. So after mapping the WhatsApp number, the next thing it is asking us is the template name. Now, in order to understand this, again I am going to take you towards my Vati account, and we will go towards template section. After coming here, we can find that there are multiple templates which I have created for different purposes. In order to send Google Form to my students on WhatsApp, I have created this template named as Google Form. Let me open it and show you. And this is the name of the template. The category which I have selected is utility, and I have selected English language for sending the message. Okay. So this is the preview of the message. Please fill this short survey. So this is my broadcast title which I have used in my header. So whatever you are going to select in your broadcast title is going to be shown in the header of your message in bold. In case if you want to attach any particular image along with this message in your header, you can also select broadcast title type as image. So this is the preview of my message. Hello name, we are glad that you participated and completed the advanced PHP course. We request you to kindly fill the Google form given below and provide us your valuable feedback so that we can improve further. Here is the form link. Thank you. Okay, so I have used two variables in this particular message. First for name and the other is for link of the form. Okay, in the same manner, if you want to customize your message according to your choice, you can use as many variables as you want. When you will use the variables, automatically the data in that place is going to be replaced according to each and every response. Okay, so here because I have used variables for name and link, automatically with each and every response, the name is going to be replaced. And in this way, I'm going to send customized message to each of my student along with the Google form link. Okay, so because I have used a variable for adding the link, I can even change this link from the message whenever I will want. Okay, so in case if in future I want to change the form link from this message, I can even replace it with the help of this variable. Now, after creating the message, you also have to provide the sample content for the variables which you have used. As you can find, I have used two variables over here, so I have provided the two sample contents, first for the name and the second is for the form link. Now, sample content is not required to be always exact. You can also provide dummy details over here, as I have provided a dummy name over here. Now, once you will complete creating this template, you also have to send it for approval, and when it will get approved, you can definitely use it in order to send multiple WhatsApp template messages to multiple people. So let me cross this, and here because my template is approved, I am going to use it in order to send WhatsApp template message along with a Google form link to my students. So what I am going to do, we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we can find that the template name is selected correctly, that is Google Forms. The next thing which we have to enter is the broadcast name. Now in this field, we have to enter the broadcast title which we have used in the template in the exact format. So my broadcast title is please fill this short survey. I'm going to enter the same over here in the exact format. Please fill this short survey. Okay. The next and the most important thing of this workflow is custom parameters. Now in this field, we have to provide the values for our variables which we have used in our template. And that to be in the exact format given over here, key and value pair. So we have to be very careful in this step because a single mistake in this format can make the workflow stuck. So without taking any risk, what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to copy this format and I'm going to paste it over here. And then I'm going to make the necessary changes in this format only. Okay, so here in the place of name, we have to enter the name of our variable, and in the place of value, we have to provide the value which we want to use for that same variable. Now my first variable is for name. So here in the place of name, I'm simply going to enter name only. And now what I'm going to do, I am going to map the value, that is the name, from my earlier response from iterator. So this is the name. So because I have mapped this name, it is going to be replaced with each and every response. But whatever detail I have entered manually is going to be same every time. Now after entering the value for first variable, we are going to enter the second value. We will use a comma, a space over here. Then again, I'm going to copy the same exact format. And I will paste it over here. And I'm going to make the necessary changes in this format only. So my second variable is for form link. So what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to write link over here. So the name of the variable is link, and in place of value, what I'm going to do, I'm going to manually copy the form link of my Google Forms which I have prepared and paste it over here. So this is the Google form which I have prepared for taking the course feedback from my students after they will complete the course. So it contains following questions and I want my students to fill this form. Therefore, I want to send this form to them. And here I'm going to simply copy the link of this form. This is the form link. We will shorten the URL and then we will copy this link. I will cross this and I will simply paste it over here. Done. So why I am entering this form link manually? Because the form is same and I want to send the same form link to each and every student with customized name. And here I am adding this form link manually so that I could further change it whenever I will require. Now after doing this, we will simply click on save and send test request. So you also have to follow the same trick in order to reduce the chances of errors in your workflow. You can simply copy the format given over here, paste it in the field, and then you can make the necessary changes. You can add the name and the value for your variables. In case if you want to add more than one variables, then you can use a comma and a space. Okay. Now let's click on save and send test request. And here we have received the response. Along with the response, we have also received one ID. And because we have received this ID, that means a WhatsApp message is sent on the number which we have mapped over here. So let's go and check on WhatsApp. And here we can find that yes, we have received the response over here in the form of WhatsApp message on the number which we have mapped. Please fill this short survey. Hello dummy user. We are glad that you participated and completed the advanced PHP course. We request you to kindly fill the Google form given below and provide us your valuable feedback so that we can improve further. Here is the form link. The form link is already attached over here. Thank you. So because we have received this message, that means our workflow is perfectly fine and it is correct. And we have successfully built an integration between Google Sheets and WhatsApp. So let's go back on Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in this workflow. So we have taken 4 simple steps over here, trigger and 3 actions. In trigger, we have used schedule in order to schedule our workflow. And then we have used Google Sheets in our action, iterator by Pabbly. And then our last action is Vati. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that automatically the data which we have in our Google Sheets will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect once at the time which we have scheduled. And as soon as the data will be captured in Pabbly Connect, automatically it will be changed into segregated format, and by using that same data, a WhatsApp template message will be sent to that person through Vati along with the Google form link. So in the same manner, by following the same steps, you can very easily create this automation in order to send Google Forms to your students, clients, employees, or anyone according to your choice. You can create the template in more customized format by using Vati or any other application such as Interact or AI Sensei. And in this way, you can very easily automate the entire process of sending Google Forms on WhatsApp. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.